We're live right now, right?
We are. So, everybody out there on the internet, hello. Aimless Z, episode 328. I'm Tekken Master, joined by...
RPG Miracle 5.
And Trioptical.
You got some what you been playing, and maybe some other stuff. Who knows? I know I don't. And either of these two, it'll be a surprise. A magical
Well, it's the last week of July, so it's far. Unless we want to do something else, because we can totally do that too.
Never mind then. Tropical's got us covered. Yes! Alright.
I didn't feel like thinking.
Stuff.
Moving right along. So what I've been playing. Still playing Rogue Legacy. That game is weird. I just realized there's like a level system in the game. I don't know if you like level up every time you die, but I'm like level 70 something. So I have no idea how it works because you never get like an indicator on screen of like level up, and there's no thingy to like or menu to bring up to be like, let me spend my skill points. Oh, I feel so much stronger.
It works like that in roguelikes.
It is super weird because like you just keep dying, but then like you're leveling up slowly, but then you also have money to get abilities and stuff. And yeah, it's very interesting because like the more you play, you get these runes, and then like certain ones give you certain abilities, like make the game harder, but you get more rewards. So I put that on and I stacked it because every time you get the same rune more than once, it stacks and like gets more, or I don't know how to phrase that, but like yeah, more powerful, I guess. More effective. There you go. So it's like super hard enemies, but super awesome rewards. So I'm just like rolling in the dough because I also like upped up. Wow! I also increased my coin or my gold I get from enemies when they die and stuff. So yeah, more money to just keep. So I'm just like power leveling right now, just to like get super powerful. Because I got to the second boss in the garden. And I almost killed them once, but then I guess because I have the game set to more powerful enemies, that doesn't really help. So yeah, I will get there eventually and then kill the second boss. I guess I'll just keep going, just to be like, Rogue Legacy is the only roguelike I've ever finished, and I mean, I don't like them, but I guess that by default makes it my favorite, so whatever. So, whatever. Yeah, Rogue Legacy and stuff. Oh, also, like, the weird descriptors on your abilities, like, some of the new ones. Like, there's this one where it's, like, you're gay, and it's, like, you like the ladies or you like the dudes, and it's, like, whatever gender you are is, like, you like the same gender, but it's, like, how does that affect what I'm doing? I don't even know. Like, does it give me more something, or whatever? And there's,
Maybe it makes you do less damage against same-sex enemies or something. you're like, oh no, I like you, so I can't hurt you too much.
And then there's this one. There's this one where it's
I
like,
actually think it does nothing. Like that's sort of the point.
oh, that makes
Then never
sense.
mind.
There's like this one called you exaggerate or you lie or something, and basically the damage numbers when you take damage are like really big, but it's like you take normal
I
damage.
love that
It's
one.
super weird.
It's really funny.
And then like yeah, all the weird ones with like the visual effects and the color saturation. It's always interesting. What else is there? There's like one where like you're a tank and you like take a ton of damage and like you hit enemies and they fly across the room. And there's like the opposite where you're super flimsy, so if you get hit, you fly across the room. But yeah, and the Rogue Legacy is not as terrible as other roguelikes I've played, so but it's still a roguelike, so I don't like it. But hey, I will finish it to be like, at least I finished one, so never again. Roguelikes, never again.
Yeah.
Besides that, let's see, what else did I play? Hitman. Oh man, Hitman. It was really funny. They had an elusive target, and it was Gary Busey, so that was great. I guess there was like something you could vote on, and it was like Gary Busey or Michael Cole, and Gary Busey won. And yeah, it was just great following Gary Busey through the stage, and then like listening to him do like crazy lines, and then killing him, and then yeah,
Wow.
that was a fun time. And yeah, yet again, I used explosives, so I'm getting better at my blowing stuff up as Hitman and stuff. So when I need to use it, I can finally use it and stuff. Oh, they also came out with the summer episodes. They're like bonus episodes for the season pass people or whatever it's called. If you got like the full game, but I haven't played it yet. So next time on the podcast. GTA 5 I played. Let's see. So I've been playing that just like sporadically when I like finish something, and I'm like, I should play something else, and I just can't make up my mind, and I'll just be like, whatever, stream it, and then just like I'm trying to like grind it out and then finish it and then like delete it off my PS4 because it's like 90, well maybe it's not 90 gigabytes, like 70, 60 gigabytes. It's a large file, and I'm like, this is like a tumor on my PS4. I need to remove it, and I've already played this game, and I don't play GTA Online anymore, which keeps getting updates and patches, and it's like, this is getting big, and it needs to be removed. So I got, let's see, from the first mission, because I like when I first played it, I just played like the opening scene with like the bank job and stuff that goes down, and you're Franklin. I played from there to there, and then when I loaded up again as Franklin, I played from there to where you meet Michael, and shenanigans ensue, and then you have like the first heist, and I finished the first heist, and that's where I'm at now. So I think there's like 3 more. I don't remember. It's a long game, and I'm kind of like, ugh, this is gonna be a long one. But yeah, GTA 5 still fun. Looks pretty. That being said, I haven't not having played the PS3 version in such a long time. I'm like, I don't know if it's that much better. So it still looks good. So yeah, it doesn't look bad. Not that the PS3 version was like terrible. So I think I played. Oh, Far Cry Primal. I finally got. There's like some mission I hadn't gotten because you had to finish enough village missions and it would trigger the last mission. But then the game didn't tell you that you triggered the last mission, and I thought the last mission was going to be Sayla giving you some special mission, because I guess I just thought that was the one I was missing, because she hadn't given me one, like all the other quest givers and the NPCs. But then I went back to the cave after I like did a bunch of stuff when I was streaming, and I was like, oh, it says 13 out of 13 now, and not 12 out of 13, so I did it, yay! And so, just gotta do a couple things to go for that platinum, because it's within arm's reach. It's just like, you know, kill something with a spear from like 50 meters or something crazy, kill something with a bow and arrow from 70 meters or something, and let's see, some other stuff. It's whatever. Stupid trophy stuff. It's whatever. It's I can do it. It's like whatever. Yeah, I got it. I got this. But yeah, you know, still enjoying Far Cry Primal, and still a pretty game, and fun shenanigans when you're at night and you hear animal sounds and you're like, oh no, but then you have a saber-tooth tiger and you're like, yeah, I got this. You just pull out your spear and set it on fire, and it's like, oh, you want some of this? No, you don't, because you're scared of fire. Wolves, go away. Ha 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 ha. And then lastly, I think this is lastly, 1, 2, 3, yeah, last game I played, I think, whatchamacallit, Batman Arkham Knight, this turd. So I played all the DLC. I didn't play all the combat missions and Predator missions, because I was just like, you know what, I've had enough. And this game's taken up like 70 gigabytes, and I was like, yeah, go for yourself, Arkham Knight, and deleted it after I played through all the story stuff. I played through like some of the combat stuff. I was like, I just have it in me. I just don't have it in me, and I'm like, the feeling I have of like disgust, and just like, you know, not liking this game. I just can't do it. I just like, I don't delete it. I was like, get off my PS4. Get off my PS4. But man, Season of Infamy, I gotta say, it almost, okay, it doesn't almost make up for like, you know, the being behind a paywall, but it has some cool stuff in it, like the part with Mad Hatter with the storybook. That whole thing was cool, like the whole, he's narrating it and you're doing it, and then the page turns and it's like, ooh, I got some more stuff, and it's like the whole, just like the graphical presentation of the stages that they're like out of a pop-up book. That was so cool. And then the Mr. Freeze, oh, I don't even want to say what happens, but something happens and it's like, this has never happened before, and it's like, ooh, that's cool how they did that, and I really enjoyed that.
Did something get frozen?
There are more things that got frozen, but that's not the thingy
That would be my guess.
that I'm talking about. There's something cooler that happened. It's like, ooh, I don't think it's ever happened before.
Get it? Cooler?
With that
Such a freak.
character. And then I saw the choice that Tropical was talking about, because I played through all of them, and I was like, okay, where am I getting to this thing that Tropical was talking about, where it's like stuff goes down, and then I got to that part, and I was like, this is the part. But then, unlike Tropical, I know Batman, and I'm like, I know what Batman would do. So I was like,
do you know Batman though? Does anyone really know Batman?
Okay, whatever. In my mind, I think I know what Batman and what he would do, and I totally did it, and I was like, I'm gonna not kill you because Batman's not a killer, Tropical. I don't know. I know I had such a hard time choosing that decision, because I was like, clearly the right answer, and you didn't choose your monster, Tropical. So what did you choose?
I don't know, because like current Batman in the DC UCCU, whatever's going on with that initial thing, is apparently very violent, so it might not be the case anymore. He might be a murderer.
Well, so that was the thing. Like, I got to that point, and then it became a question of, like, why doesn't Batman kill? Because you know, like every time Batman does not take the Joker out permanently,
He kills somebody.
more people die.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can not killing in that case be the right move? And so I pondered that for like hours with the game on pause.
And then the cool thing is, like, it has a situation where it's like, you know, two factions are at war, and it's like, one side's like, well, if you don't do this, we're gonna keep on killing. And the other side's like, well, if you do this, even though it's the wrong thing, we'll totally just, like, back off dudes. And it's like, ooh, even more. Like, you see the ramifications of your actions after the fact, and it's like, ooh, well, maybe I should do this thing, even though it's the wrong thing.
I mean, I think that's been like kind of the argument for the Batman, or in his comics anyway, is like is he really even helping the situation, or is it just like, you know, making things worse? Because it's like, yeah, he's out there beating the crap out of people, but I mean, anybody, apparently Arkham is like easily escapable, because every time you turn around, they're just like, hey, I'm back on the street again. It's like, so it's like, is he really doing anything, or just adding to the crazy people that are on the street? Because he's kind of not in his right mind, because he's wearing a bat costume. So, you know, just throwing that out there.
Like that's why it was really hard. It was like, I mean, it seems obvious. It's like, oh, Batman doesn't kill people, so, you know, save them, save the criminal who's going to kill people later, and then deal with it later.
Yeah.
And try to save those people later. But the thing is, like, you know, surely he knows that he can't be everywhere, and like he can't save everyone. And so it feels sort of like the selfish thing. It's like, well, I'm not going to taint myself, just, you know, to save a lot of people. Like, I have to remain pure. And yeah, I think in the end that's what it was. It was like, Batman is not this guy. Like, Batman is this symbol, and if you see the symbol of being good go around and like kill people, it's not like a lot of people would say it's the slippery slope thing. Like, where
Yeah,
Batman, like, if I kill this guy
like,
now,
like Daredevil and Punisher.
I just want to say the
Netflix
Punisher
series.
says hi. Because
It's like, nah, dude, I'm putting them in the morgue, 'cause they're gonna be dead. I'm not gonna put
'Cause,
them
I
in the
mean,
hospital.
it's one of those things you can kind of see it from his I mean, from the Punisher's perspective too, because it's like, even though
They
what he's
deserved
doing
it,
is
though.
so terrible,
Like when he
but it's
says
like
it,
at
like,
the same
like,
time,
he makes a
it's
good
like,
argument about it.
oh,
but yeah, like, it's more
Like, these are not good people. These people deserve to die for the things that they have done. Like, this is me taking justice into my own hands, because we
that was the
cannot.
problem too, because he was taking it into his own hands. It's like, you're not the law, and it's like, you are getting rid of like some of these terrible people. At the same time, you're like a mass murderer too now. So it's like,
well, like, yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, Batman, you know, in some ways, like, saving people, keeping everyone alive is less important than giving them like hope and like making them believe that there can be good people. So if like the Batman as a man is like whatever, but Batman as a symbol, if he kills people, then it's like, yes, we are happy that Batman has saved us, but we also cannot be like, Batman is the greatest because, and like, we believe in him because he does really bad stuff.
Wasn't there like an incarnation of him that was not Bruce, but like what's the guy's name? Is it Azazel? Is that his name? The one with the claws.
The claw
He-
guy.
Yeah, wasn't he? He was okay with like the more brutal, like violent thingy when he took over briefly, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like with people like him, it's the same thing like with the Punisher situation. It's
That's
like,
also the Red Hood's deal. Is like, he kills people too. It's like, he'll kill somebody.
see,
And it's
like a bunch of murderers out there.
No, that yes, that definitely takes bad guys off the street. But then there will always be more bad guys, and it lets other people think there will always be more bad guys. So, you know, what is the point of like trying to make that there's no bad guys? And so, like, I think
your mic's getting a.
that
Your mic's getting choppy,
Just
tropical.
cut out. Yeah, that was weird.
Tropical.
Did we lose him? Oh no! No.
Oh,
Okay, now you're back.
There it is.
my bad.
Yeah, you're back.
Yes.
What happened?
You like dropped in the middle of
Yeah,
your explanation,
yeah, you dropped.
Oh man.
and it's probably all profound and stuff too.
You missed it all. You guys missed it all.
Classic Skype.
I have an interesting theory about the DC universe movies that relates to this, actually.
Hmm.
None of you have seen it?
Nope.
I have not, on the grounds that I was just, well, it was all spoiled for me. Like the day after it came out, I was like, well, there's no point in me seeing it. But then after I heard about some of the spoilers, I was like, well, that sounds like a stupid.
I've actually
Like,
so that
honestly.
stupid part like actually kind of makes sense. Like there is no dialogue sort of explicitly saying why it had to be that way, but if you watch it, it's like, oh, I guess yeah, it sort of had to be that way.
Oh man, I still kind of call BS on that because it's like you have someone with with more or less the same power set standing right next to you, and it's like, come on now, I don't know, man.
See, they are not that close, proximity wise.
I don't know, man. I just feel like when I heard the solution, I was like, this sounds like there was ways around this. Like I feel like there were so many ways around this. But it's a good. I mean, at the same time though, I feel like it kind of had to be done given who it was, because it's like once the whole Lee thing happens, it's like, well, I think it kind of has the same issue like with the cartoon where it's like with certain people around, it's like, well, what is everybody else going to do? Because like, what are you even here for? So I don't know. I don't know. It was a weird thing. It's a weird thing, man. It's a weird thing. I just call shenanigans.
Oh, and then also the croc fight with the Nightwing and Batman team up. Yeah, that was a cool fight. But yeah, I did enjoy the Season of Me DLC. The other stuff was crap, like the Matter of Family, Batgirl stuff. Everything else was just like as on the same level of the Harley Quinn and Red Hood stuff I played before. I mean, the Batgirl stuff was like a bit more involved because you get like a different area, but it was just the same thing of like stealth section, fight section, stealth section, fight section. The Batgirl stuff's more involved because you get this cool fight at the end with Harley and Joker, which is pretty cool, but yeah, it's just not as, it just isn't up there. And as far as like, oh, this is totally worth the price, and I'm totally glad I didn't pay the full price for that season pass, so thanks, Flash Sale, you saved me money, yeah. And I can move
Thanks,
on.
Amazon pricing error. You saved me lots of money.
Yeah, shout out to Cole. Ah, should've got it when he got it. But yeah, that's all I've been playing, and I am very much waiting to get to play some Telltale Batman Tuesday. Oh yeah, I cannot wait.
Oh man, it's so soon.
Yes, it is.
For some reason, this week I started Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Yay!
Hashtag FE. I don't know how to
Yeah.
read it.
I think it's
Pound
like Sharp
FE.
FE or something is what they're actually calling it.
I got it at launch, or almost near launch. Like I saw the like special version had the soundtrack, and I was like, well, I do want that, so I better go find it before it becomes, impossible to find. And then yeah, then it just sort of sat there as my games do. So this week I opened it up and started playing it, and it's it's well, I haven't played a Persona game in a while, and I've never finished a Persona game either.
Me either, Tropical. What a coincidence!
What is
But
wrong
I started
with
playing
that?
it, and I was like, this feels like that hour of Persona 3 that I remember. I was like, oh, it's a lot like it. And so the premise is like at the same time ridiculous and also kind of cool. It's all about like idol culture in Japan. like it's basically like boy bands here, but with girls. And
So girl bands?
are there girl bands here?
Pussycat Dolls.
There's several, but it's like they've all come from like talent
Yeah,
shows now.
Spice Girls?
I don't think there's any like active ones from back
Not
when.
the same. It's like, but anyways, so yeah, it's like these things from another world called mirages are coming to steal. They call it performa. It is this power inside humans that comes from performance, and they talk about it's like, oh yeah, because like the earliest dance was all for like religious stuff to like bring sort of like spiritual energies into your bodies. And I'm sitting there, I was like, I suppose that kind of makes sense. Okay. And then yeah, like there's a Mirage, and they're basically like these hooded figures that are floating around, and they're gonna steal your performa.
Oh no!
And the main character is like, no, and pulls some glowing light out of his body and like hits the Mirage, and it turns into a cool looking dude with a sword. And he's like, oh yeah, oh man, it's really dangerous here. Leave it to me. Go save the girl. And you do the same thing to the Mirage that's about to hurt the girl, and that one turns into another cool story. Like, yeah, you and you like find powers or whatever, and become like cool looking guys with swords and spears.
Yes.
And then you go fight strange looking monsters, and yeah. So basically, it's Persona, but different. And I know this. I know this because I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go back and play Persona 4 Golden on Vita," which I've had. That one I did get at launch, and
Oh dear.
so I ripped off the shrink wrap, and I was like, "Oh, it's all new." It's like, "Oh, cool! It comes with a Vita case and stickers and stuff." And
Wow.
I started playing it. I was like, "Holy crap! Like this is so much. Like the two games are very, very similar to each other. They just have like slightly different sort of combo mechanics. Like the main strategy in the early game is hitting the enemies with whatever they're weak against, and in Persona 4, it knocks them down, and you get another turn. And in Tokyo Mirage Sessions, you get a session combo. So if, like, your party members have just that combo with the move that you threw that happens to be the weakness of the enemy, then they also throw in their attacks and just like does more damage, and you can like overkill people. Much in the same way you kill
His mic cut again.
Yep. Tried to go.
Did I break off again?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you
What is
did.
happening? Stupid Skype. Where did I break off?
Something about combos, and then nothing else was heard after that.
All right. In that case, I'll just be brief. Yes, I'm playing 2 RPGs at the same time. That will go well.
It will. I
Although,
assure you.
I'm pretty enthralled by them. I guess it's like it's been a long time since I've played anything like that. And
I mean,
Well,
read
sounds
the
cool when you
Japanese.
play MOBAs for months on end. That'll do
I know.
something to somebody.
I've played MOBAs and shooters for a long time now. It's been a year, I think.
It's been a lot of Heroes of the Storm and Paragon this year for you, Tropical.
Yep. So much. So it's been very nice. The change of pace. Wow, it's been really nice. And another thing, I haven't played anything on like Vita handheld in a long time. That's been pretty cool too. I've been just like walking around my house while I play Persona. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like I can't do this with my other stuff. So that yeah, I am like 7 hours into Tokyo Mirage sessions, and that has gotten me past chapter 1
Show stopping
or
numbers.
episode 1. Oh yeah, I just got this thing. Like I finished a side story for one of the characters, and he got a skill called ad lib performance, and I guess everyone has these. And basically, um, occasionally when you use a skill, they will instead break out this ad lib performance, and then it will be like the little show that does damage.
I need a Wii U.
It's like
I need one.
that's cool.
This sounds like right up my alley.
And they, when you make new, like they call them radiant unities, it's just like abilities that are born out of doing some stuff in the Tokyo Mirage version of the Velvet Room, which is called the Bloom Palace. And they do like this aerial fist bump thing that is really fun to watch.
Try to go ahead and count again.
Did I cut out again?
After aerial fist bump, I didn't hear anything.
That is fun to watch.
I didn't hear you say that. That is fun to watch.
Okay, that is
Oh
what I said.
no.
Yeah, what's happening. My computer had like
Oh, that was weird.
what's happening?
Get it together, Tropical. Get it the hell together.
Terrible. Anyway, two RPGs. And
It can't possibly go wrong.
it's the third game I've been playing. Oh, I played Destiny,
Ew.
the last section of Iron Banner. I guess yeah. Every time I played from a significantly lower light level, I was a warlock, and these past 2 times I've been playing as a Titan, and I guess I'm just not used to it. So I keep trying to run in and mix stuff up, which just basically means you die. So it's like, okay, just need to calm down, and then on the quest to Moments of Triumph, I had to do some stuff in the Court of Forest, which is totally deserted now. So that was like way harder. And then yeah, I guess that's all there is to say about Destiny. I started playing. What was it? Oh, the Prison of Elders stuff again. It's nice that there's matchmaking at the higher levels, but yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. And then obviously I've been playing a lot of Paragon. They updated it again this week. They like nerfed some guys that were too strong, and then they nerfed some other stuff that they felt wasn't fitting into the game, and then yeah, people still kind of playing in the same way. Say, oh, Rampage is nerfed. He doesn't regen health as quickly, but that's okay. I'll just do exactly the same thing. And then, yeah, so people keep surrendering way too soon. That changes. It was fun. Today I had a game where within 3 minutes of our team saying they wanted to surrender, like, we made the other team surrender.
Oh my.
That is weird.
It was like, this is why you don't, like, they shouldn't have surrendered either. Like, they just were, they didn't have the one holdout that my team had, which was me.
That's usually all it takes.
Because, like, so we had a team fight that went pretty badly. So we were fighting their team, or some people on their team, while 2 of their members were, like, split pushing the other 2 lanes. So they took out 2 of our towers and killed 4 of us. And it's like, okay, that is a bad thing. And obviously, someone called for surrender, and most people agreed. But it's not insurmountable. Like, surrender is what you do when there is no path to victory. Like, you just can't figure out how we could possibly win.
You're basically just doomed.
And seeing as how we won, like that was not the time. Because like, yeah, within 3 minutes, um, we sort of did the same thing to them. Like we killed four. I think we killed everyone, and we killed like three of their towers. And it was just a matter of like per tower. And like they just lost. Like I think one of their lanes still had all of its towers. We just like tower none. They were just like, well, it's over. And they gave up, and I was like, that was dumb. But also, I think it illustrates my point about surrendering too early very well. So my plan is to fix that one. It's just like, look at this. 34 minutes, we vote to surrender because everyone died, and then 3 minutes later, they surrendered. Insane. And yeah, so before I cut out again, that is all I've been playing.
Yeah, I was playing Paragon as well. One of the matches I actually played with Tropical was a similar issue where people were trying to surrender very quickly, and we were like, I mean, in all fairness, we had like come across some terrible moments in that match to the point where it's like all our inhibitors were gone. So basically, our core is just straight up exposed. But not only did we manage to regenerate them twice because they destroyed them twice, but it's like we still managed to come back and win despite the fact that we were like horribly like we were down like we really should have probably just quit. But because like him and I were like the holdouts on the team, it kind of prevented them from actually surrendering. So so I guess everybody was just like, fine, we'll just finish playing, I guess. But then we ended up like coming back and winning. So it's like, see, this all we turned this around after all of that. We still managed to turn it around, despite the fact that we technically should have lost that because there's no way we should have came back from that. Like, there's just no way. It's like the fact that they destroyed our entire frontline defense and then like damaged our core like heavily. Then it's just like we really should have just gave up, but nope.
I think the core was down to like 20% at some point.
It was like heavily damaged because basically like all they had to do was rush in there and just like attack it and they would have won. But then it's like nope. We kept pressing, and it's like eventually I guess everybody was just like, fine, they're not gonna quit, so we're stuck here until it's like we either just lose or we just try to play and win, and so we end up coming back and winning despite the fact that we probably should have lost that match. So
I think people just don't understand the game and how it can change because yeah, there are people I think who are just super good at the beginning because they're like, oh, I'm just gonna run up and gank you from behind and gank you from behind, and just like they do it over and over again, and you just like, yeah, some people think, oh, I've just been ganked like 5 times in a row, I'm 0-5, they are better than we are and we should just quit, like there's no way to win now because they're better than we are. But it's not really the case. Like, they can only get so powerful. Like, once you get to a certain point, you're maxed out and that's all you get. And so, yeah, if the other team gets there first, they have an advantage. But if you can hold out, like, you will even it out eventually.
in some way, shape, or form, anyway.
Yeah, and like I think some of the players who are really good at the beginning, like, aren't good at endgame. Like, they've only played games in which people surrender within the first 20 minutes because they've been ganked a lot.
Yeah.
And they just like they don't know how to play the late game. Like, they have no defenses.
It's like, we're playing a long game, guys. We're playing the long. So no one's surrendering on this side.
It's like they get to the late game and they'll be trying to do what they've been doing all game. It's like, I'm just gonna run up on you and hit you as quickly as possible, and usually you die before you can do anything. But like, by the late game, that is no longer true. Like, you will run up on guys who are just like, oh, yes, you are hitting me a lot, and I am taking lots of damage, but I have way more health now, and I can kill you in 3 hits. So
Because
you have to hit me 12 times. I just need to hit you 3 times.
Because as a matter of fact, some people probably like build their late game character after being ganked by that same person so much. You're like, okay, I'm going to build a character that can just resist you. Then, since you want to keep using the same strategy, and then that's when that person kind of like loses their effectiveness because it's like, oh, well, my strategy is not working anymore. This
Yeah, and they
not
don't
realizing
have
that-
another strategy because they've never been there before.
just like crap. Now what do? I've lost my purpose. Team surrender.
That's why, I think the basketball analogy is really, it fits really well. I think it's like you're 4 points down in the first quarter, and you're just like, well, that's game.
like,
It's like,
everybody
yeah,
back up
you
going home.
can't just let them score and then be tied anymore. It's like, yes, you're past that, but you're not, it's not over.
Yeah. It's this younger generation. They have no follow through. just give up at the first sign of resistance, or just like, work.
Understand that, yeah. I can't understand the mentality. It's just like I want to be able to steamroll other teams, and if I can't do that, then I just want to quit. And, I will only win by random choice or by random matchmaking. When I matchmade with people I can steamroll, then I win. If I have to play, then roll the dice again. If I can steamroll.
It's just sad. It's just sad.
I suppose that's why microtransactions work.
That's kind of true. Because pay to win.
I will just, it's only $1. And then you've done it 5,000 times.
I was just about to say $5,000 later. All right, I'm good now.
$5,000.
I have what I came here for. It's like,
Never. That's why microtransactions work. Okay. Just
say what?
get people to pay us microtransactions.
Mike is picking up again, tropical. I don't.
All right, I'll stop talking.
I don't know what you were saying. I don't know.
Something about microtransactions.
No. Oh well. But anyways, other than that, I tried out Hawkin, however you say that.
Hawkin, yeah.
Game. I decided to try it out because I was like, hey, why not? It's free to play, and mistakes are made because you never go into a game like, no, it's fine, it's free to play, nothing can possibly go wrong, because that's how they get you. That is how they get you. So I went in, tried to play a couple of games, and it's weird because it's first person. It's like a first person mech combat game, so it's weird. It's not like Armored Core at all. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this because nah, brah, nah. So it's like I tried playing it a bit, but it has the free to play trappings, so it made it difficult to really get into it. So I only played like a couple of games because the way it works is like you have those two types of currency. The one that's the premium currency, obviously, so you either have to buy it or like spend 50 bajillion hours or some random thing to get it, and then you have like the regular currency, which only gets you like superficial stuff. So it's like you're kind of like forced into a corner. It's like, do you want this shiny new laser gun because you're gonna need it? And then they try to charge you for it, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this, guys. I'm not doing this. So I abandoned Hawkin shortly after starting to play it because I was like, I don't like games that are very obvious about their free-to-play traffic. So you have been taken out already. Way to screw yourself over. So which is sad because it probably could have been fun, but it wasn't. So that's that. So I was like, fine, fine. I'll just play other stuff then. So I went back to Star Ocean 5 till the last hope, end of time. Under the integrity something end of eternity things, subtitles, words, because yeah, that's how that naming convention works. But so I've been playing through it, and once I started playing it again, I was like, now I remember why I don't like this game. So like it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just so disappointed in how this game turned out, because it's like such a good idea on paper, and then it was just not just executed properly. Because it's like the part I stopped on was initially that it was like some giant, I guess like a jail kind of thing or something, because they had kidnapped the useless little girl again. So we had to go save her yet again, except this time the main character's father was in tow, because he was like, I'm all in charge and stuff. So he got himself kidnapped too, because that's what people do in this game, get kidnapped. And it's like, it's basically glorified rescue mission after glorified rescue mission, because everyone doesn't like to not get kidnapped or attacked at some points in this game. So it's like, okay, it's fine. So I'll just keep saving everybody, because that's what we do now, guys. We just save everybody. Remember that one time there's a war going on? Nah, it's fine. We got people to rescue. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we've been kind of just doing that the whole time and trying to rescue people, and then we rescued the girl the one time, and it's like hilarious, because it's like they find out that she's not the same little girl.
That was funny.
I was like, this is getting ridiculous. I noticed it when they first ran across her, because it's like she obviously didn't even recognize them, because she was just staring blankly when they came for her, and they were calling her by her name. She's like,
why aren't you responding? Don't you know who we are?
It's like, you know
It's
us.
us.
Remember that one time that we saved you? The 50 other times we saved you? Remember all those times? Yeah, we're like besties. And she just stared at them blankly, and it's like, so who are you people? And
Why are your clothes different? I don't know.
It's true. It's like they didn't notice anything. Like, her hair was different. She was wearing completely different clothes. She didn't recognize them. I was like, guys, these are red flags. These are red flags. I don't understand. I don't like. Is it just me? Am I like the only smart one in the team here? Is that what's going on? It's like, because I feel like someone should have noticed this. Like, this should have been like, which is terrible. Which is like even worse, because there's somebody on the team who is apparently like super smart, because she's always like, explaining all like the techno stuff, but it's like no one caught on to this, like, at all. Like, no one even like questions, like, is she even act, like, no one even said, she's acting a little strange. Nope, they just took it along like that. She's just traumatized or something. It's totally the same girl. It's totally fine. So then it's like, it comes as a big shock once they like reveal that there's the other girls with like still captured, and they're like, what? There's two of them? It's like, really? Is this like a twist? Is like,
that part just totally doesn't deliver.
Yeah, I was like, because like they all seem so shocked, and I'm like, guys, this is like, this is obvious.
They
like,
look similar, but they are completely acting very differently. So
like they.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but I could totally tell. So yeah,
it's like the second we ran into her, I was like, this is not the same girl. Like I don't understand how none of you guys caught this. So it was kind of, it was sad. It was sad. The entire party is full of morons. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. It's like, sigh. It's like, I hope this game isn't much longer, because I don't know how I feel about these guys. Like, I play this game and I'm like, guys, you're all just awful. You're all just awful. It's like, we got the one witch here who's not wearing any clothes. We got the one girl who's like the worst healer ever, always needing to be saved for some reason, so she's basically never alive to help you anyway. And it's just like, you guys are all just not, you're all just awful. You're all just awful.
If you ever wear clothes, it's just a very revealing pattern,
I don't know if I would call
strategically
that
placed diamonds.
Those are
not
patches,
placed
is what those are. Those are patches of fabric, is what she's wearing on her body because there's clearly a lot of flesh being shown. Like, I just, yeah. Like at a certain point, it's just like, why did you even bother? Why did you even bother? Just walk around. Like, what are you, like? I don't.
And then it's weird
Like,
because like, does she have cat ears? Because like, it's weird the way her hat is. It's like they are there, but then it's like, are they part of the hat or are they there because she has cat ears? Eee.
she has a tail too that's attached to.
So I
the
was worried
skirt.
about that. I was like, is that cosplay or is she like some sort of
It's also-
cat lady? But they never explain it.
weird.
It's super weird. It's
Yeah,
like whatever.
she does have animal because it's weird because like the cat ears and the tail, but then she also has wings. So it's like, well, this is not an animal that exists. I don't know what you were going for, but yeah, it's just very weird. I don't know, man.
Like nobody
Maybe
else ever says anything about it. I'm like, is nobody
it's
else
true. Like
gonna
no one
say
comments on
anything?
it.
There's
but she's
only
like,
humans, and then she's not
literally
one.
the
But
only person dressed like this in the entire game. Like even amongst the like from her hometown, she's literally the only person dressed like, and no one comments on this. So it's like this is just normal to them. She's like, nah, it's fine. It's we're just gonna let her be herself because I don't know. I don't know. The characters are all just I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. This game, guys. It was a very big step backwards from the last. Man, man, man. And then these battles where they keep like shoehorning you in these awkward situations. Like when you teleport on the ship, they like immediately teleport you into like a battle. So it's just like, oh, that's fine. I'll just be completely blindsided by these group of enemies that you just teleported me into. It's like, thanks a lot. So it's like, this, I'm telling you. And considering how stupid the AI is, it's like, well, if you do that, you're going to get a lot of people killed because, they don't know how to react to anything properly. So it's like, oh, well, the healer's dead? Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Oh, the other healer's dead too? Oh, cool. Oh, well, one of the attackers is dead? Oh, all right, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just kill everybody, guys. You guys just take 5. I'll just mop everything up. Right? It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. So yes, it's a mess, man. It is a mess. So yeah, right now we're trying to find the second little girl that they seem to have now fallen in love with, despite the fact that they've known her for 10 years. So it's like we have to save her. It's like, well, do we? I mean, we don't really know her. I mean, I guess you guys technically didn't really know this one either because you just mistake each other. So why not? Why not? So it's fine. All we've been doing this entire game is rescuing people anyway, so might as well just keep up the trend. So yes, this is a thing, guys. This is a thing. So fun times with Star Ocean. So yes. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of Grand Kingdom. Nothing really new to report. Just playing through the campaign stuff. Bad stuff is happening to the kingdom now, and everybody's all panicking, and I'm kind of like, guys, we're really bad at this whole hero thing, so we should probably step up our game a bit. So they're trying to find a way to defeat this lady who just summoned like these super demons and everything. So yeah, fun stuff is happening, but we will find a way. Also, the during the war segment, which is like technically like the multiplayer portion of the game, like we like the country I'm contracted with, like we lost like a bunch of our territories like last week after we were like in the lead or whatever, but like 2 of the other countries like teamed up against us or something. And I was like, what the hell is this? So we lost like a bunch of our regions, but then like we started like the past couple of days we've been slowly taking them back, so like everybody's kind of like on even ground again. But it was like that's kind of messed up, man. It was like, hey, it's not cool. It's not cool. We don't double team people. That's cheating. That's cheating. We don't do that. I was shocked and appalled. So yeah, and let's see what else play. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter. So been doing stuff in Monster Hunter. I'm high rank now, so now I get to do all the fun stuff and hunt all the scary beast creature things. And apparently there's like a butt ton of monsters in this one because they're just like, hey guys, we're just gonna put everybody in this one because reasons. So fun times are on its way. And also, they're doing the thing what they did with the last one, where they're doing like the free DLC every month. So we'll be getting updates, I think, next week for the first set of DLC. So we'll be getting new quests and armor and cat creatures and all that fun stuff going on. So, yay! But that's pretty much all I've been playing.
Alrighty. Are you back, Tropical? Are you there?
I don't know. Are we gonna be able to do this? Otherwise, someone else needs to read them, and then I can just do the and,
Just need
hey.
to fix your mic or whatever.
I don't know what's wrong. I have no idea what's happening. And since I can't tell when I cut out, should I cut out?
Yes.
Possibly. You should like. Is it like your connection or something?
I don't know. My computer was funny the other day, then I guess my internet was weird yesterday, but it seemed fine today. Annoying.
Yeah, very much. It just might be your Skype or something, because it's like we don't have issues on party chat when we're like playing online. So
Yeah. Microsoft!
or
Yeah!
Microsoft. They're trying to censor you. That's what it is.
They don't want me talking about Batman? But why?
Because reasons that I don't know. I actually don't know.
I don't know. Someone else want to read it? No?
You can
Yes? Maybe?
just do a tropical. We'll see how it goes. What's the worst that could happen?
You want me to read it? What's
It's
the worst
not
that can happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
All right. In that case, hopefully, technical glitches aside, this is our rapid release responses. Basically, we look at the responses, the releases for the upcoming month, and then RPG and Tekken can respond to them. We read the list off of releases.com, and if they never heard of the game before, then I read a truncated description of the game. This is for entertainment purposes, as often we don't really learn that much here. So,
Learn something from the podcast.
Haha.
Dead Island Retro Revenge
You.
on PS4, PC, and Xbox One.
No, thank you.
No.
Not a fan.
No.
Not a fan of Dead Island.
Then we move on to August 2nd. Batman the Telltale Series Episode 1, Realm of
pre-ordered.
Shadows.
Already pre-ordered. Ready to do it.
I am interested,
I should
but
pre-order.
you know how I feel about Telltale games and playing them episode by episode. They can't be trusted, so until they're all released.
But RPG, in this case, it totally fits it, because it's like each episode is like an issue, and you can only have like one issue a month anyway if it's a comic, so it's like it totally fits the style.
Oh man, I can't trust them, because then they're gonna be like, oh, sorry guys, just give us another month or two, and then next thing you know, episode 3 like next March, and then we're not done until like next summer or something.
I hope not, but I guess I mean, they've gotten better.
We'll see. We'll see.
Machine was every month. It wasn't delayed at all, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only half a season, but you know.
That one's smaller though, so they probably were more prepared for it. I don't trust them.
Then we got Galgun Double Piece, PS4 and PS Vita.
No, thank you.
Everyone loves a good love gun game.
Not a fan of the series or franchise. Yeah.
Of course you are. What are you talking about? You love it.
Then Abzu comes out on PS.
Already pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I want it.
I don't know
So
what that
pretty.
is. Sorry.
Once upon a time on the Wii, there was this game called Eternal Blue, and it had a sequel. It was all about like underwater diving and stuff, and I never got to play it. But now I can play it on PS4, and it looks even better, and it's probably better. So,
Oh.
Discover a lush hidden world as you descend into the heart of tea.
Oh.
Heart of Tea.
I wouldn't want to go into the heart of tea. That might be
I'm
hot.
guessing the end of that is like the ocean, not just the heart of tea. Like, you know.
Like the beverage.
Yeah.
Like the heart of the cards.
That would be weird. I would like to go into the heart of the cards, see why they cheat so much. Okay.
Why don't you like me, heart of the cards? I can't play Hearthstone. It's all your fault.
It's true.
Then Don't Starve Shipwrecked on PS4 and Xbox One.
I haven't played any of the Don't Starve, even though I have it free with Plus. I never played it, so.
Yeah, I think I had the
It's a
beta, but
roguelike, I believe, so that's also a, red flag. Probably will not play it again.
I wanted to play the one that was like like the ones with friends, so you just like don't starve together or something.
Starve together,
Don't
yeah.
starve together. That's hilarious.
That came out on consoles.
I want to say it did. No, I don't think so because it was Don't Starve and then like that giant or the one that was called like Giant of something
Yeah.
or something. So
Giants Edition or something.
because Don't Starve Together probably would have been fun together because it's like then we get to survive together or backstab each other so one of us survives.
Don't starve together. Eat your friend.
Yes.
August 3rd, a game called Overcooked
Is it
Oh.
on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
It's actually a first-person shooter, despite its name.
what?
I have no idea. What is this game? I was kidding.
Supporting
Just-
1 to 4 players and a co-op drop-in, drop-out cam.
No.
Well, now I definitely want it.
I mean, the drop-in, drop-out co-op sounds fun, but then I don't know what this game actually is, so I can't be like, yes, all about it.
Amazing. Let's see, where's the next one? Aha, August 9th. No Man's Sky on PS4 and PS4. It's on PS4.
I was about to say, isn't it exclusive to you?
It's actually on PC also, but
Yeah.
it's not the same date.
I'm going to wait to see if it comes anywhere near the meteoric hype that is surrounding it. Pun intended.
Haha,
Really?
I'm not getting
I don't
it.
know, dude. There's like 4 trailers of like survive, trade, fight, and something else, combat, and I'm like not sold after I watch them. So
Well, I don't want to live in another world right now. I don't have space on my gaming plate for it.
there's also that it could be a huge time suck, and I'm kind of trying to get back my life that Disney sucked away from me for the last 2 years. So yeah.
It is going to be a huge time suck. Then Uno, PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Uno.
The card game?
Uno makes its return to consoles and PC with an assortment of E.
That is weird.
It's all drugs now.
I was about to say, it's like, well, this is sounding more and more
I'll wait
fun
for
by
the flash sale or the free with plus edition because I'm sure that's gonna happen down the line.
I mean, Uno is a fun game to play with like friends and stuff, but it's like I've never played the console version. Like I've only ever like played with physical people, so it's like I don't.
Oh, what is the game like without people in your proximity?
Exactly
No,
the
that's
same.
what, like, I was
Just
like this,
with a controller and interface on the screen.
but it's like it's weird though because like at least with you can like trash talk and stuff when you're like face to face. I mean, I guess you could do party chat with your friends unless they have chat for the game itself. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's weird to be. Yeah, it's just weird.
Stranger Danger Uno edition.
Yeah. I can't Uno with strangers. That's not how you Uno.
Blade Ballet. PC, PS4 and PC.
I have no idea what this game is.
I don't know what that is.
Blade Ballet is a slashing dance of robot destruction. Players.
Well,
I was all hoping to be some sort of like ballet game that's all violent. It has robots, so you never know.
everything has robots now. Like what the hell?
Not everything.
So,
So
but
we'll
no, I
see.
don't know what this is. So, deadly ballet or not?
Then Brutal with an at sign as the A
Oh
on
boy.
PS4.
Yeah, I'm passing on this one because it was in the games of summer or whatever, and I was like, this isn't Abzu or Bound, so pass.
Yeah, I don't know what that game is, so
Brutal is a modern reimagining of the classic ASCII dungeon crawl.
oh no.
Dungeon
Nope, nope, it decided no.
Um, Last one for August 9th. Emily Wants to Play on PS4.
It sounds like a
Oh.
horror game. So no. Either
Isn't that
or-
crazy? These innocuous things sound like horror games. I think you're right. I actually cannot tell from what I'm looking at.
Because it's like that thing's like like the creepy kids in the movies are always like come out to play. It's like it kind of sounds like that. So
Warriors, come out to play!
so it's like that. Oh, it's like I don't want to play with you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Read the truncated description thing. Maybe it'll say
It's
tell us
11
something.
p.m. and the last house on your route. The windows are boa.
See, that's
Boarded
how it
up.
starts.
Yeah, this is definitely
This is how it
going
starts.
down that street, down that slope.
Like just come inside. It's late. You shouldn't. Wait, why are you delivering stuff so late? What's going on here? What's happening?
It's a trap.
Yes. I don't know.
You lazy piece of crap. It's like I had these papers since this morning, but I'm gonna wait until 11 at night because reasons.
Maybe you're Santa Claus.
I feel like that doesn't make it.
The next line is boarded up, but it's okay because you're going down the chimney.
Like I don't know, man. So then this turns into like a Home Alone simulator. Or like setting traps to keep Santa Claus out your house or something. There's some man trying to break in. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't know. I am kind of curious about it though, because it sounds weird.
August 12th is the No Man's Sky for PC release date. Then we got August 16th, Read Only Memories on PS4 and PC and Vita.
Oh man, I've seen the trailer for this game like for like months on end. This is like a cool retro-looking adventure game or something. But yeah, I'm interested in this one.
No.
It's all Cyberpunk 2 in the future. Yeah.
Then Bound comes to PS4.
Yep.
You just
Pre-ordered.
Yes, I do want it.
I don't remember what Bound was, so
A 3D platformer with an emphasis on narrative and telling a mat.
say
Telling him. I think it's also
Much.
going to get a VR support later.
ugh. Well, I might be interested. It's telling a mat. Hmm.
How to do yoga.
Ooh.
Such a twist.
Haha. See what you did.
Inversion, PS4 and PC. I read that entirely wrong. Inversus
Okay.
is what it's called.
I was like,
PS4
Inversion.
and
I think that
PC.
game already exists.
That's a different game.
Inversus. What? It's a
I don't
fighting
know
game?
what
As a dynamic board makes each round evolve into a unique battle.
Eh,
that-
maybe.
I don't know what's the genre on that one. Because battles can be like anything. I don't.
Yeah, it says board, which means like a lot of stages, because it procedurally generated. It could be a roguelike. No, it's a trap. So,
Oh gosh, it could be a roguelike. You're right, or like some kind of weird tower defense thing.
ew, even worse.
This site does not list genres. I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Cover art is black and white in verses across the middle, and it's like a diamond shape.
That tells me nothing.
Yeah.
That tells me absolutely nothing.
All right. Dungeon Punks for Vita.
Dungeon Punks. I have no idea what this is.
Dungeon Punks is a multiplayer arcade-style brawler, and
Ooh, so it's like Castle Crashers and Zombie Vikings. Sure. If it's cheap enough or on sale later, yeah.
I guess that could be fun.
Too bad it's not on PS4. If it is, hopefully it's
Finally.
crossed by later.
Grow Up, August 16th.
Isn't that the,
Grow Up
uh,
on
sequel?
PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
To grow home.
I never played Grow Home, so I'm not
Yeah, neither.
playing Grow Up.
Grow Home was a PS Plus game, right?
Yeah, it was
I think
one
it
of the ones
was,
that was
'cause there's
voted
one
by the
that voted
community.
one.
I was like, why did they choose this game?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I was like, hey guys, why didn't we choose the other games? Because I don't want to play this. So thanks a lot, jerk faces. Thanks a lot.
Then a Nintendo release date, August 19th. Metroid Prime Federation Force.
That game is an abomination to the Metroid franchise, so no thank you.
I mean, I don't know if I would go so far as to say it's an abomination. I mean, I think there's a demo out for it, and I was kind of interested in it because it kind of reminded me of Jet Force Gemini from back in the day, and I loved that game. So it's like it could be
I mean, on the
funsies.
one hand, I guess it's neat of an idea to be like, oh, we'll have a game set in the Metroid universe that doesn't star Samus and explores other parts of the universe. But it's like, dude, if I'm playing a Metroid game, I want to be Samus.
It's
So.
called a spin-off. It's not. I mean, that's how stuff
That's like
works.
saying, hey, Tekken, you want to play this Mass Effect game? Where you well, I guess that would.
Isn't that what Andromeda is?
Yep.
But no Shepard, and no Normandy, and no Reapers, probably.
It's the same
complicated.
universe, different.
There's
time
still a sorry,
period.
and that's all you care about, right?
No, not all I care about, Tropical.
Embrace eternity. August 20th. 3D Gunstar Heroes for 3DS.
What? 3D Gunstar Heroes.
Like Gunstar Heroes, except 3D.
I think isn't this like the line of games where like 3D rehashes or something?
I have no
So,
idea.
So pass on this because it's not the same as the original, and the original is like probably superior. So no, thank you. And I have the original like
Yeah,
multiple
so I think I already
copies,
own it. So it's like, yeah,
Pass on
pretty
that.
pointless.
And I don't use the 3D on my 3DS anyway, so it's completely useless.
August 3rd. This title seems like the sequel to that Don't Starve Together. Alone with You on PS4 and PS Vita.
This sounds like a dirty game. just saying. Just putting it out there.
Alone
Go ahead and
with
read the
You,
description.
Yeah, what's the description?
It'll probably confirm it for me.
Being stranded is one of the most intense situations to be in.
See, it's always talking about intensity.
Yeah, this is probably some sort of like survival game. So no, thank you. Especially if it's like one of those like don't starve but eat your friend type situation where it's like you'll survive. You'll just have to eat someone in order to not run out of food because there won't be any.
Like this escalated quickly, guys. This escalated quickly. Like, yes, it did.
Worms, WMD on PS4 and Xbox One.
Ooh, I love Worms. Yeah,
Nah, I think I'm gonna pass.
especially if it's under $20. It's
Probably
fun.
will be.
Maybe. Deus Ex, Mankind Divided on
Okay, that is
PS4,
coming out
Xbox
next
One, and PC.
Yep, I will be pre-ordering that soon.
Like I want to, but at the same time, I haven't finished any of the Deus Exes I've started. So, so I mean,
Also on my list. I will get to it. Just gotta
What?
get through the
Tropical.
two simultaneous RPGs.
Oh, this must have been the game I yelled at you about. I was like, you hadn't played it. No. Well, you two are hot
I'm
water.
sure there are others.
Yeah,
And, like-
I'm pretty sure there are Tropical. But like
Hey, I
Deus
played
Ex
Mass Effect.
Human
I played
Revolution,
the
I
Mass
played
Effect
through that on
trilogy.
like PC, Xbox, and PS3. So it's like
True.
I bought like 3 copies. I loved that game so much it was ridiculous. That's like how much I love that game, and I was like gushing all over it.
So I played through a franchise of 3 games, and you played one game 3 times on different
Hey,
platforms.
I've played
Like,
the first one back
okay.
in the day. I didn't get around to the second one, but I have a copy somewhere.
Yeah, because I think I started Deus Ex, one of the old
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy
Yeah,
or
that's the PS2
something.
version.
Never finished that, and then I started the Human Revolution. Is that the name, or is
Yeah,
that
Human
Mankind?
Revolution is the reboot.
Yeah, I started playing through that. Never finished. I'm like in Shangri-La or something right now. Shangri-La?
Shangri-La.
Whatever that place is.
All up in the Shangri-La, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. There's like strip clubs or something going on. It's totally
That
fine.
sounds like Shangri-La.
That sounds about right. So it's like, this seems right. It seems right. So I never finished it because I keep getting sidetracked with helping people kill other people. I'm like, guys, I'm supposed to be here on a mission. I don't have time to be murdering everybody in my path. I mean, I already do that during the missions as it is because I'm terrible at stealth. So it's like, come on, guys, gonna have to give me something else to do. So, yeah. Although I probably will still just end up getting just getting mankind divided and just being like, yeah, I'll just pretend I play through the other ones and just not whenever they say something that it's like, yeah, remember when this happened? It's like, I sure do, guys. I sure do. So, what's my next mission right at this second, though? So yeah, we'll see.
It's like
I'll
a
probably play it.
Starship imposter.
Basically, it's like they'll never know the difference. They'll never know the difference. And it's coming from Square Enix too, so it's totally possible. Totally possible.
Madden NFL 17,
Ew.
which has the distinction of being the only game we've read since we've done these that's coming out on PS3 and Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS4.
Well, in all fairness, it's Madden, so of course they had to put it on like all of the consoles. So,
The Call of Duty is skipping, but Madden is not.
No, thank you.
but no, I don't do Madden.
And then finally on August 23rd is the King of Fighters 14
This
for
one,
PS4.
I'm torn on because it's like on the one hand, I want to support the fighting community, but then it's like I don't really need another fighting game, and Deus Ex is like right, right there too. So it's like I'll probably just wait, and yeah, maybe get it later. And I can never just I've never been a King of Fighter SNK person. It's always been Capcom Street Fighter. So every time I try to get into them, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's just not the same. It's just not the same.
Tisk.
I'm sure they don't have a sweet, seamless story mode like Street Fighter had added onto it too. So I have a reason not to buy it.
Seamless is a stretch. But it does have a story mode like that.
Oh, it does.
They did. Like, finally, everyone is jumping on board. No one has been able to match anything close to Mortal Kombat, but
They've all been
everyone's jumping on
trying.
board.
So that's a good. I mean, at least they're trying.
Yeah. Someday they'll get there.
I think after the podcast, I'm going to play 3/4 home because it's super short, and then start up the Mortal Kombat, not the first one, but the last gen one, because I have all the DLC and stuff. Finally play through it, and then I can be like, all right, I can finally see how seamless it is, and how much better it is compared to everything else. It can be the bar I measure up everything else against.
I just want to read the title of this one. Pan on August 25th.
Pin or Pan?
Pan.
Okay, I thought Pin the penguin from Evangelion for a second. I was like, what? He got his own game?
There's Pen and Pan.
I feel like of all the things
You
to
write
give a game to, it
you
wouldn't be
write with
Pan.
two of them, and you cook with two of them. Anyways, the only game we care about on August 25th, or maybe we don't, is something called The Other 99 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
The Other 99. That sounds interesting.
Read the description.
Ripped from your ordinary life, you
Yes.
awaken on a desolate Winswa.
Oh no, it's another survival game. You're gonna have to eat your friends again. Why is everyone making you eat your friends? Why is everyone making you eat your friends? Is that the new grappling hook? Is that what it is? Is that what's going on?
Actually, Tharsis, I bought that in the flash sale, and cannibalism is an actual part of the game, but I haven't played it yet. It's in the trailer though.
Yeah, it is. What?
What is going on?
Is there a word for eating your friends?
Cannibalism?
Well,
No, that's like eating your species.
you meant specifically eating your I don't know if
I
there's
don't think so.
Specifically eating your friends.
Like,
What
it's
is
called
the
betrayal.
Latin root for friend?
It's called betrayal tropical.
We
That's
should
what it's
coin
called.
it. It's called betrayal.
Yes. That's what
Canna
But
betrayal.
no, I don't think there's an actual term for it.
I know. I don't think there is, but we
Cannibal
could coin it.
What is it? Let's see what.
We just
Like-
need the Latin root for friend, or the Latin for friend, and add that with whichever part of cannibalism means the eating.
Okay, according to Google, friend in Latin is amicus, or however you say this.
So we need canonicus or something.
Cannabis?
it's
Cannabis means to eat your friends?
Oh my gosh.
It's pronounced amicus.
Amicus.
Amicus. Amicus.
Canamicus?
Oh, it sounds too cute to be what it is.
That's what makes it so much worse. That's what makes it so much worse. It's like, well, could you tell somebody, they're like, so what have you been up to? Canamicus. It's like, sounds adorable. It's like, what is
Is
that?
it like a haiku?
It's like,
No,
that means
it is not like a haiku.
It's like it got pretty dark, man. It got pretty dark.
It
It's
could
like,
be 7
oh.
haikus if you have 7 friends that are tasty.
Oh my gosh, why? So you heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. We've coined a term for eating your friends. So that the gaming industry has forced us into this.
Thank you, the other 99.
Because that's how many people you're gonna have to eat.
Then the last day is August 30th. I guess that's a Tuesday. Because there's a bunch here. Hatsune Miku Project Diva X comes out on.
Thank you.
No.
Not down with the hollowoids or whatever they're called.
Poloids.
That thing.
Attack on Titan, PS3, PS4, Vita, Xbox One, and PC. Oh, that's on PS3.
Very interested to see how well that game does, because people are just like very big fans of it, even though I've not seen it. So I need to get on Netflix and binge watch it and be sad because I hear it's a downer.
Binge watch it. You might want to like watch it a couple episodes at a time. Kind of like
It's not sad. It's just like.
and it never gets up. So it's like you don't want to just like take it all in at once. It just no. It's not good for your psyche.
Then it's Assetto Corsa.
That's a racing game. Yeah, looking forward to that one.
For an Xbox One.
Oh, then no. I don't really do racing games unless they're Mario Kart.
Then there's Verdun on PS4 and Xbox One.
Does that sound familiar?
For
What's-
done.
I may be pronouncing that wrong. Verdun.
I think you are pronouncing it correctly. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember what it is.
Verdun is a first multiplayer FPS set in a
What?
realistic world war.
First multiplayer. What?
That is weird. So it's,
I think it's a typo. I think it should be the. Verdun is the first multiplayer FPS set in a realistic world war.
World
Oh.
War? Water? World
might be
Water?
World War is what it's going for.
Oh.
As you try to decimate.
Oh, that was a Twitter us on Google moment. Water? First person shooter, water. It's like, no, Tegan, it's war. What do you do with guns in first person? What
like,
happens when you
what
shoot guns at
exactly?
people in first person? Yeah. Come on, stupid.
Get it together.
So it's the first.
no.
That doesn't make any
No,
sense. The first person
yes.
shooter to what in war? No.
Maybe it's like a realistic. They said realistic one, so maybe it's
Oh.
like maybe you have to like use muskets or something. I don't know how. World War. I have.
Oh yeah, it depends on which war too. So, but I don't believe them because there's been so many. So we'll see about that. Verda or Verdun, whatever your name is.
And the last one with a the last one with a firm release date is Resident Evil 4 PS4.
Oh yeah, going to pick up the trilogy finally because I'm sure that's the same. The same thing is going to come out that day. The trilogy set of 4, 5, and 6, and be like, "Yep, I will buy that because 4 is like one of my top 10 games of all time."
Oh, I refuse.
Or rather,
I
top 5
refuse.
part 2, as I coined this afternoon.
Then there's the list of games that are slated for August but don't have official release dates yet. Starting with Darkest Dungeon coming out on PS4 and PS Vita.
What is it about?
Isn't that
Dark
Imagine
Dungeon?
a roguelike dungeon crawler
Oh, yeah,
that
Nope.
also forces players to... Nope.
And it
All
forces
right.
you to
Wow,
do
it's a
something else.
roguelike and a dungeon crawler? That's interesting.
Well, most roguelikes technically are dungeon crawlers. They just
Yeah.
Isn't that like the side-scrolly one that you have a party and stuff? It's RPG.
Yeah, it's the... Okay, we're breaking the rules. It's the one with the party and it was the art style that really grabbed people, and also people have different psychoses.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
oh, actually, that sounds.
Too
kinda...
bad it's a roguelike. ...
Wait, is it like online co-op?
No, it's single
No.
player.
It's just like, yeah, single player.
That's disappointing because it'd be cool if people had different psychoses, and then it's like you have your friends like they're like one of them is like schizophrenic or something. The other one's like he likes Emmy Calumers and Kenny Animicus. And that one's hard to pronounce in hindsight. But yes, it's like that would have been cool. But no, if it's single player, then I'm probably not going to get it.
The Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition.
Oh yeah, I waited and I got it. So I just need to finish the first 2, but I'll be playing Deus Ex. So yeah.
Witcher 3 comes out in August.
Oh, I could do that in August. Play through the first 2 Witcher games finally, and then be ready for 3. But then Deus Ex, so you'll have to wait.
Metrico Plus for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Metrico's a weird game. You just climb on charts and graphs. It's weird.
I played a demo of this at, I think, a GameStop. It seems pretty similar to the original. Ark, Survival of the Fittest for PS4.
Yay, dinosaurs and other stuff in that
And
game.
eating your friends.
Then there's Ginger, Beyond the Crystal for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Ginger.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's
I don't-
great. Now I'm wondering if it's like some redhead main character.
Read the description.
Set in a world destroyed by a crystal explosion, Ginger, Beyond...
Maybe it's a gingerbread man? No? I don't know.
That would be weird. Why would it be a gingerbread? Why would you go there?
Only he has the power to save us from the explosion of crystals.
How would you know what? Fine.
Magically baked before the world ended and then brought back to life or something.
Uh-huh.
Or reincarnated from
Oh.
people that died in the explosion. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gingers are delicious. I mean, gingerbread cookies are delicious.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. We should probably move on to the next game because this just got awkward.
Well, that was the last one, so I guess we'll leave it at that.
Oh, even better.
That was
Although-
another rapid release responses for the month of August.
A lot of stuff coming out, surprisingly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff coming out.
Been a good
The,
summer for
the
games.
fall deluge begins. Pretty. I mean,
October is like. So yeah. Have fun in September because October will kill you if you're just like not ready.
Yeah, because it's like both October now is since people kept releasing. They're like, hey, by the way, our release date is October because
Yeah, it's like Tomb Raider is like, hey, we're October 2 guys.
'Cause I think now I have.
case it wasn't
Initially, I
enough.
only had one game in October, and now I think I'm up to like 4 or 5, which is the same amount I have for September. So it's like, oh, this is fine. I didn't want to not be not playing games anyway. It's cool.
It's crazy. Like, for me,
And then also
I guess
VR.
I'm so looking forward to VR that I actually can't name more than like 4 games coming out in the fall off the top of my head.
What about VR games?
I could name 10.
I can name VR games, but yeah, like non-VR games, I can only think of like Call of Duty and Battlefield, easy because they always happen. The Last Guardian and
Yeah, that's my
South,
October game.
and those are the only ones I can think
It's my
of.
December game.
Wait, what's your December game?
South Park Sacred. I mean Fractured Butthole. I think that's why I keep saying Sacred is like whatever. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah,
I was
you
about to
know
say I don't
why.
even want to know your reasoning, so don't go into it. Oh no, because Gravity Rush comes out in December, so
Oh yeah, Gravity
No.
Rush too. Yeah.
there's
Also,
that too.
it's also Watch Dogs 2, I think in November, probably.
I mean, I know there are other games coming out. I just
Well, there
can't.
there are a lot of other ones.
Yeah, like I don't remember
Trust
any
me,
of
I
them when I
know.
think about it. If you ask me like, what game are you getting this fall? I'd be like, I have no idea.
All
I'll
of
be
them.
playing Batman in August, and I think that goes till the fall. And then I will have PSVR and be
Also, at
playing
least
stuff on
episode
there.
1 of Walking Dead season 3.
Told
Sorry.
you don't trust them.
They
This is
already
how
said
it
it, dude.
happens.
They already said they're like at least episode 1. And if they don't,
Okay.
I will Twitter rage them
Oh
and be
my.
like, Telltale, no, you said at E3 this year that it would be out in the fall, at least episode 1. I am angry.
It's
Boycott.
like how we say a lot of things, but they don't always come true. Telltale. Yeah.
News?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
What do you think? Is the NX thing news?
Very
I
next thing.
I think the only thing newsy about it is that it's a handheld, and we can finally be like, whoa. But I guess we kind of already knew. But now we can just be like, whatever. It's not a console, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like I'm like at the point where like, I don't really care
It's
anymore
not
until I see it. 'Cause it's like
necessarily a
all these
hand
things are like air quote reports, air quote rumors, air quote whatever, whatever. It's like not.
because they just said it's portable. They didn't. That doesn't necessarily mean because I mean technically all our consoles are portable. It's like it's just a matter of
Well, it's portable with its own screen. I think that
that. Once again,
generally means
that
a
doesn't
handheld.
necessarily mean handheld because that could just mean that the large console has a giant screen that goes with it. It's like you take it with you, and it has its own mini power source to hold until you plug it back in somewhere to a TV. It's like this could mean
Like a
this could mean
GameCube with a screen strapped to it. Oh.
basically.
Well, I think the battery part is what makes it portable. Like, if it doesn't have a battery, then it's a console that you can move around, which I guess that's what portable means, but you cannot play it on the go.
So I'm like I wouldn't call it a handheld until I need to. I think we're gonna end up having to just wait until we see it because
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
report out of Eurogamer, they were saying multiple sources tell them that it is a portable, not, it is a portable console that has its own screen, but the controls on the side are detachable. And then the other thing is that when you bring it home, it has a base station that you can plug it into, and then it plugs into your TV. The other thing they found out was that it will use cartridges rather than discs.
What?
Apparently, Nintendo had thought about doing all digital, but decided against it. The cartridges are supposed to be
Whatever.
like 32 gigs or something.
Although I guess
Um,
depending on how big the cartridges are, it's okay. See, that's my man. This is sounding less portable by the second because then it's like I'm gonna have to carry around a stack of cartridges with me because it's like, well, my actual handhelds have very small, like, I guess those are technically cartridges too, but they're just like tiny
yeah,
and
like
very
you
easy
can
to
make
lose.
really tiny cartridges now.
But with the same like amount of space that
Yeah.
we're talking about, though,
You can get a micro SD card with 128 gigabytes. That thing is smaller than your fingernail.
that's not the same as like that's not the same as like a game though. It's
That's
like
two Blu-rays.
but isn't it a bit more complicated than that? Or is that really all
No.
it is? It's just like
Yeah, it's just the way they do it now is just storage. Like before, the cartridge was actually like the game was like hard coded, I guess. The hardware itself made the game, but now, it's sort of like the indie box when they send you physical games. It's just those digital games on USB sticks.
interesting. Well, in that case, then I mean, yeah.
What do they mean by air quote portable console. Like, what does it even mean?
Well,
Like,
since you said that they have a base station, then I'm guessing the portable part comes from the detachable portion of
Yeah,
the game, of the station
so
or the
before
console.
we made it all complicated here, it was sort of understood that it was a handheld. Like it's
We
meant to
didn't make it
be played
complicated.
on the go, and then, but so whereas like the Wii U was a home system that had this thing that you could not really bring around, but it was like it had a screen thing that was separate. This is a handheld system. This is an outdoor system that also has the capabilities of being able to be plugged into a TV.
So it's kind of like if your 3DS was capable of turning. Oh wait, no, I have a better one. It'd be more like if your PS or if your Vita was able to turn into like a Vita TV, like
yeah.
after you were like home kind of thing. That
Yeah.
seems like it's more similar to what they're talking about.
Yep.
And I'm
Uh,
guessing since the controls are detachable, then that means once you dock it, you take those and use those as like,
yeah, apparently.
hmm, interesting. This sounds like some strange technology going on. But I mean, it's Nintendo, so it's not unusual for them. But I'm curious hmm,
It
And
kind of
it'll be
makes sense, I guess.
powerful enough to run
that's what I was
the
thinking
Breath
too.
of
'Cause
the
I'm like,
Wild.
because now I'm wondering like power wise, like that means because I mean handhelds. I mean the Vita got it. You can do some pretty nice stuff graphically on Vita, but it's like now I'm wondering like if how powerful this like how powerful can you make a handheld now? It's like it's hmm. This would be interesting to see now. Now
Or
I'm
how
curious
big slash small is it? Can it fit
because
in
it
my
also might
pocket?
be
'Cause it has to fit in
gigantic,
my pocket, right?
and
Right.
also it might burn through the battery like extremely quickly.
That too.
Mm. Well, so Eurogamer looked into it, and like, so the core technology that they're hearing is that it's going to be NVIDIA's Tegra mobile technology. And so they took that and said, okay, well, that technology can run like PS3 and Xbox 360 games like better than the PS3 and Xbox One can. So they, and I don't remember the specific games, but they talked about on PS3 and Xbox 360, those games were 720 at 30 frames.
Mhm.
And on Tegra chips, like on mobile devices, they can run those at 1080 at 60, and it's
Oh,
like flawless.
interesting.
Interesting.
On the other hand, it is not probably as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox One
Obviously,
because,
it's
Well,
Nintendo.
neither is the Wii U.
well, they're saying, yeah, like we don't know, but their sources say like they aren't gonna chase sort of
Yeah,
technological
that's
parity.
that's been their philosophy, anyways. Like not to get into the whole graphical power.
Yeah.
They seem to
or
just be like, yeah, we'll
battle.
improve on our own graphics, not necessarily trying to chase after your graphics.
Yeah.
Just do what they did with like Wind Waker HD and like it's the art style, guys, because we're Disney of games, because we are your culture and you love us.
I mean, it looked. I mean, that still looked good though, because I mean, I think like their art style kind of works well with high definition stuff because it's like they're colorful, like rounded, like because I mean, like Breath of the Wild looks like it's gonna look really good, but it's like I mean, I'm not gonna buy it because it's all the game, but like it like from a looks perspective, like it looks good, so it's like that's a good like it's a good sign kind of thing, and then based on what they're saying you can do with it, it's like maybe it. I mean, if they're using that power to give us content as opposed to worrying about graphics, then I mean that's still fine too. Because it's like you play your games for content usually, so it's like as long as it looks good enough, then it's just the game itself that has to sell it.
And now the question is, how do they convert all the Pokemon Go players to Nix?
That was going to be my next news story. I thought it was funny. You know how like Pokemon Go came out and like Nintendo's stocks all shot up?
And they went back down. Yeah.
And then like this week or on Friday, I think
I
is when
thought
I
that was
saw
like funny when I was like reading all these stories of like apparently investors didn't understand that Nintendo themselves did not develop Pokemon Go. It was
They did not,
in
you know.
whatever they're called.
it's like they get licensing money from the Pokemon company who actually owns Pokemon. Yeah, like they had to send out a press release telling investors like, so the impact of Pokemon Go is going to be limited because we do not like we didn't
We
make
don't
it.
own that.
We don't actually own it either. And like it their stocks dropped. I think it was like 17% that day, which is like the most it can drop in a single day.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's like a pretty large chunk.
It was pretty funny.
I mean, not for Nintendo, but
Wow. No, the less funny part for Nintendo was that they released their Q1 financials and they were like the lowest they've been in 5 years or something in their Q1.
Man.
But that doesn't include the Pokemon Go stuff. That will be in the second quarter. But
it's
still,
just-
like they didn't change any of the. They're like we're not changing any of our forecasts because our forecasts already included Pokemon Go, and also we did not make it, and we don't own it. So
I was about to say it's like all those other things going on there.
that was really funny. I was like, wow, that's hilarious.
I don't know, man. I need. That's what worries me about this whole like. Anytime Nintendo like introduces like new consoles and stuff, I'm always like, I want this, but at the same time, I'm like, stuff happens where it's like, stuff like this happens, and it's like I don't see them doing anything to change it by releasing like any like. There's like no like there like outside of like Pokemon this fall, I can't even think of any other games that are coming out from Nintendo that I'm just like,
Super
yes,
Mario
it's
game.
coming out.
That's like it though.
I don't have a Wii U anyway, so that's pointless. But it's like there's no, it's like there's not like a bunch of stuff on the horizon. Like with, like I have 10 games coming out in 2 months, and I don't think any of them are Nintendo or on a Nintendo console. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure none of them are on a Nintendo console. I'm pretty guaranteed on that one because they might be all. Are they? Maybe? Yeah, I think they're all PS4 games. It's fine. But anyways, yeah, it's like so. It's like I can get 10 games in 2 months, but I can only get one in like a year. For the, it's like it's kind of. I don't know, man. I don't know. Although Pokemon on the NX might look fantastic.
What about Sun and Moon?
Monster Hunter on the NX might look fantastic.
I think it's kind of like, yeah, it is pretty smart. Like they could chase graphics if they wanted to,
They
but
lose more
it's
money,
much
though.
easier to sort of make your own market.
Yeah.
I mean,
And like it's going to be hard though cuz cell phones and all that, but
That's a good plan
they-
B for them.
I
It's
mean,
like,
if the
they can
game
clearly
looks-
see, like,
if they-
well, if this whole hardware thing doesn't work, we could just put our software on the smartphones and I'll just sell millions of copies.
I mean, if they're like, if all the games can look at the quality visually as like the Legend of Zelda, then it's like it's fine. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like. My thing is like things don't have to look like super top tier for me to be like, oh my gosh, this makes it the best game ever. It's like that's more of a bonus, but it's like if as long as it looks good enough, then I'm fine. Because like if the content's there, then I'm okay. But if it's not, then I'm not okay. So it's like
Oh, it'll be there, RPG. It'll just only be there no more than 5 times a year.
sporadically.
On
Is that what I'm saying? Very sporadic. That makes me sad because like I am kind of like I'm kind of like okay with this idea of this quote unquote portable console thing because I'm thinking of all the portable like the 3DS like properties that I have and I'm like this would be kind of cool to take it on go but then come home and then like put it up on the big screen and be like yeah I'm playing this on the big screen
Yeah.
now it's a console so it's like I'm interested in this idea but it's like every time I'm interested it's like they don't deliver for me and I'm just like why do you do this to me it's like don't get me interested and then just be like man I changed my mind
Like we
Don't
said
wanna-
during E3, it's like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it looks awesome. It's like the one hope, but it's a trap because once you're in and you're wanting more, guess what? There ain't more coming for like 12 months, dude. So have fun with that. Have fun with that.
it's also
Like-
going to be strange for the games because like the way that developers have tended to think was like, okay, this is a portable game. We need to do certain things to make sure that that's fun portable. And those things don't necessarily translate to like home console settings. You know, like the bite-sized gameplay is fun on the go because you have, you know, you're waiting in line and have nothing to do. But then when you're home, the bite-sized gameplay is like, it can be a little like less than ideal, I guess.
Man, I don't know, man. They have a long way to go to convince me for an NX is because I mean, like I wanted to be behind the Wii U so badly because mostly because I wanted Pikmin, but then it's just like they just didn't. They just like var Nintendo. Why do you do this to me? It's like, oh, Pikmin looks so gorgeous. Oh my god, I really wanted that game so badly, but it's like there's just nothing else, and I'm like I can't justify spending that kind of money just for one game. It's just it drives me crazy. So I'm just, I don't know, man. Unless I see like a parade of developers coming out at E3 and they're like, guys, we're releasing all of these games and they're definitely coming out this year. As a matter of fact, they're all coming out this month, and you can start playing them. It's like, because if it's not happening, then I'm just like, here we go again. It's like I want the NX, but I can't because I just can't justify it. I can't justify it to myself. So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting year next year because we're getting two consoles, and then it's like because you have that and then Scorpio later that year. So it's going to be.
Well, the NX's official unveiling is sometime in September, and it still has the launch date of March.
It's September?
Yeah.
Oh.
If they're going to launch it in March, they have to show it soon.
I thought it was going to be like slightly before, though. I didn't realize it was going to be like
January.
I was thinking
I
like
didn't know
going
they
to
were
be
gonna show
like
it this
winter,
year
like
either.
December. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be like right before kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
they'll like use the hype going in to like kind of roll right into sales as opposed to doing it this early
It's
and
coming
then
out tomorrow.
basically because it's like
They
it's
had the entire industry able to keep this secret from you.
because I feel like that's a long time for me to forget. And then on top of it, it's like September. I just said I had 5 games.
Yeah,
sent out
also
in
like
September.
2017,
So-
Year of the Video Game Part 2, because everything
that's true.
everything
And
is coming out next year.
As a matter of fact, February is holding like 2 of my most anticipated games. So it's like, this is this is dangerous. This is dangerous, man. I don't know, like. So I'm just like, I don't even know. September, I'm going to forget about the unveiling because it's like, oh, well, remember that one time Final Fantasy 15 was coming out, and then also XCOM 2, and also all these other games that you're going to be getting to. So it's like, I'm not going to remember. So it's like, I don't know. This is dangerous.
NX
This
is in danger of being Dreamcasted. Just like the Wii U.
Oh,
Too soon? Too soon? No.
too soon. Kind of true. So it's like, yeah, I'm concerned, especially since I didn't even know they were doing it. So it's like that's not a good sign. So I didn't even know they were doing an unveiling. So that's probably not good. So, I guess we'll see come September if I'm still paying attention to Nintendo or not, or I'm just like, sorry, Nintendo, playing games, and I will be for like the rest of this year because there's like 50 bajillion of them. So. Yeah.
Finally, the PlayStation Plus Instant Game Collection for August has been revealed.
Finally, I'll be able to play Rebel Galaxy. Yes, because I wasn't able to buy it, and now it's free. Or I never got around to it, and now it's free.
It looks
Rebel
kind of
Galaxy and Tricky Towers are the PS4 titles. Rebel Galaxy is a space combat game where you control massive ships in a procedurally generated universe. And Tricky Towers is a physics-based competitive spin on Tetris.
It looked like Tetris tower building,
Yeah, it was very
It's like-
interesting.
like Jenga meets Tetris or some weirdness like that or something.
The PS3 titles are Yakuza 5 and Retrograde.
I don't know what retrograde is.
Retrograde is like that space side-scrolling shooter, but in reverse, and it's sort of a rhythm game.
Ah.
Oh, I think I remember that one when it was like when they were like, oh yeah, because yeah, it looked weird when I saw the trailer for it. I was like, this is so strange, but it's kind of cool.
And then the Vita games are Patapon 3 and Ultratron. I don't know what that is.
Ultratron.
Ultratron is also on PS4 and PS3, so that's a cross-buy one.
Yes.
Let's look it up.
Pata, 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 pong, pata, 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 pong. Those games are kind of fun.
Those were great. The search comes up with nothing.
Oh,
I don't know what Ultratron is.
All right.
huh. That is.
Ultratron.
Did you try like
Maybe I
Ultratron and put
misspelled
like
it.
video game after it or something? Or yeah, maybe you spelled it wrong.
Looks like it's an old school 360-degree shoot 'em up type game starring robots.
Yay, robots.
Everyone loves robots. Yay.
Came out May of last year.
Oh. Well, peta, 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 pong. So, yeah.
Paragon was never a Vita game, right? That was on
It was
PSP.
Yeah.
Still, very cool. That one was the one with heroes, I think.
I think so, yes.
Awesome.
It's a fun series, anyway. So get it. Get it if you have a Vita. You'll probably enjoy it. It's an interesting take on the
Tekken, did
rhythm.
you- Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm good.
What?
Nope.
You can't half start. That's not. That's not
I figured it out.
I don't.
Also, so finally, Yakuza 0. I guess that's why Yakuza 5 is coming out right now for free.
Probably.
Yakuza 0 is coming out January 24th on PS4 only in the US
Yay.
and Europe with a physical release as well. People seem to care about that.
Hey, I like physical releases, okay?
So there you go.
F you and your digital only. F all y'all. Also, there's that whole Professor Layton thing going on with his apparent daughter or some nonsense.
Oh, is she the star of the next game?
She is, and I call shenanigans because I'm pretty sure I've played all of them, and I'm pretty sure a daughter was never mentioned. He's never interacted with anyone that wasn't his assistant, and they can't make babies. So I don't know how this is. Unless she could be adopted.
They just
I guess.
tapped around on the screen and they found one.
It's funny because it's gameplay. But maybe she's adopted. That could be. I'll go with that because that seems like the most logical explanation at the moment. Unless this is like some kind of time skip game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Stuff be weird.
It's the first puzzle.
It's the first puzzle. How did he get a dog? Like,
Was it Luke? Luke is his name? Hey, Luke, I have a puzzle for you.
it's like, oh, what is
It's
it?
like, oh, what's the puzzle? I have a
Where did my
daughter.
daughter come from? Like,
That
Professor,
is a puzzle. I
like,
have
Professor,
no
I
idea
ain't
how to
got time
respond
for-
to that.
It's like it's true. It's like I don't. It's like even all these years of training, I can't. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. You stumped me, Professor. You stumped me. It's like it's clearly magic, my dear boy. Clearly magic. Remember that one time we crossed over with that other game? Yeah, magic.
That's when it happened.
It's like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, classic Japan. Classic Japan. When in doubt, magic.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it for this episode of Aimless Ballet. Check us out on the internet, aimlesspodcast.com, or just Google us, and yeah, we'll be right there on the screen. Aimless Ballet, Aimless Podcast. Hopefully, if everything's working correctly.
Which it hasn't been. So YouTube is your best bet.
I guess.
But we'll let Google's algorithms decide. Google us.
I really should stream more, considering. But I don't.
I wish I had higher upstream. That would be nice.
Anything to say before we sign off, RPG?
No. No, I do not.
Okay. Anything to say before we sign off, Tropical?
Yay!
Alright. So...
Hey?
I just need tries to get their stuff together.
Just
their stuff together.
So yeah. That's it for this episode of Aimless Babble Z. Until you see or hear from us again, we're now signing off. Rap-a-tap, rap-a-tap, wee-wee, PSV, oh, and X, yeah.